Yo, what is up guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're doing a review on Team of the Week 6, Benzema's 90 rated card. You can see here some of his basic stuff. 6'1", medium-low work rates, preferred foot is the right foot, 4-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot. Again, all of this stuff very good for a striker for me. Relatively cheap, and as you guys can see from the stats, 9 games, 19 goals and 7 assists, so he played really well for me. In terms of his basic details, plays for Real Madrid in La Liga for France. We'll get into more of that later with the linkability. The stats wise, he's very good all round. He's lacking a little bit in the pace department. His sprint speed is low and his acceleration is a little bit low, which means that you might not be able to get past people as quickly as you want to, but he's got other factors in there which we'll come on to just shortly that make him a really complete striker. Shooting is absolutely fantastic. The only thing that's lacking is long shots. I didn't take many of them. I want Benzema in the box. I want him scoring goals from close range, so that's fine for me. Short passing is fantastic. His linkability with the number 10 and the wingers is absolutely great. He gets into his pockets, gets on the shoulder, gets in behind, makes those runs which allow him to build play up with his short passing. Dribbling again is very tight. The balance is a little bit low, but I didn't actually notice this that much because his strength offsets it a little bit. Composure is fantastic. He gets in the box, it's a goal. Reactions are good again. His dribbling is very tight. In terms of heading as well, he's good on the front post. He's going to win a lot of them front post headers. I actually didn't get any recorded gameplay of the headers for you guys this week, but rest assured he did score 2 or 3 for me whilst I was playing with him in the weekend league. In terms of his overall physical stats, they're good. The one lacking part is the aggression. When you come up against maybe a more aggressive defender, he does tend to lose out a little bit more, but otherwise, absolutely fantastic. I didn't put a chemistry style on him. I like to see how the card plays naturally. I did afterwards put a hunter on him to see how he played. Plays absolutely brilliant. The pace is boosted up a little bit, but again, you don't notice it that much with how good this card is overall, but I like to play with them as they are. Getting into his traits, you can see here he's got the leadership trait, fine. Finesse shot, and you'll see some of his finesse shots are absolutely fantastic. He's got the outside foot shot as well, so he's a really overall complete striker, and you'll see that in some of the gameplay, in some of the clips that we'll get into. So, having discussed all of that, let's get straight into it. We're just going to get into some of Benzema's assists now, and you can see here a good run again. Holds up the ball well, takes the defender on, and then a lovely little ball into Mo Salah. The weighting on that ball is perfect for Benzema. He does have really good passing, better than I think the card suggests, although I did use him entirely for short passing. Again, lovely ball through to Salah, and it's an easy finish. Getting into Benzema's finishing now, Benzema is a clinical finisher. He has the finesse shot trait as well, so you'll see a couple of goals here where his finesse shots are just absolutely perfect placement. He runs well in behind the defenders, he holds his line well in the offside trap. You can see again here, gets his positioning, good strength to hold off the defender there in a top corner finish. Great finish again from Benzema. His shooting feels higher than what his card suggests. I don't know if that's because he's got very good finishing, very good positioning as well, but again you can see held the line there, a lovely finesse shot into the corner again. Benzema's finishing is pinpoint, and I can't tell you guys how many times I've picked out a clip here and just put it in the video because there's just too many. As you guys can tell, I got 19 goals in 9 games with him, and these are maybe 7 or 8, maybe 9 of the clips that I got from his gameplay. Again, the other great thing about him is that he can be involved in the build-up play. He's not just a player that you use to run in behind with and smash the ball behind the keeper. That's a finesse across the goalkeeper with his wrong foot, and it's an absolutely perfect finish. Again here, involved in the build-up play, holds the man off, great strength to get around him. He moves the keeper here and makes it really easy for me just to slot it past him again. But you can see with the variety of the finishes that Benzema is just a top striker on this game. Again, dribbling past the defender, reasonable pace. I didn't feel like his pace was bad, but it's definitely not as quick as you want it to be for a meta player. But again, when you've got finishing like that and dribbling like that and decent passing, he can be involved in the build-up play as well. As you can see here, builds up the pass there to Lamar, gets in behind the defender, get past that defender there again, dribble past him, hold him off, and a lovely finesse straight into the top corner. I actually didn't get a clip of any headers for you guys, but if you get a corner, Benzema will be the guy in the near post trying to win that header. Again here, great positioning, finesse again to the bottom corner. I think once you get him in the box, you can almost guarantee yourself it's a goal. I did have a couple of clips which I decided to cut out of him shooting and missing, but again, they led straight to goals with how good his finish was. Again, a little turn here, turn the defender there. Loses the ball slightly there, but look at the positioning here again. Wins the ball back, gets in that gap there, lovely dribbling, and that's with the left foot. So it's a really clean finish again. Okay guys, so getting into this final part of the Benzema review. As you can see here, I had some great results in 9 games played, 19 goals scored, 7 assists. Basic info is that he plays for Real Madrid, La Liga and French. So you've got some really nice links in there for going to other leagues, especially Ligue 1. You've got lovely Real Madrid links, which we'll get into later as well. Composure and positioning were the two for me that were the best statistics. His composure in front of goal is fantastic. His positioning as well, in terms of lying on the shoulder of the last defender, or getting in behind on a run, or again, just putting himself in between two defenders to play a pass off of, or turn in behind the defense again and get a goal from that is absolutely fantastic. In terms of his cons, again, it's just the sprint speed with him is one of them. He needs to be a little bit quicker, and I think if he gets 1 or 2 more informs, you'll see that that pace upgrade will just make him absolutely unstoppable. In terms of another con for him, his aggression. Now, while he did have enough strength, I felt against the more aggressive defenders, sometimes he lost out a bit more. I wish that had been a bit higher. But other than that, I was fairly happy with this card and how it played. I thought it was a very good card, a very strong card. And in terms of links as well, you can see here, you can get links to Isco, to Hazard. There's a bunch of other players as well, Toni Kroos. If you wanted to link to Mbappe, there's that option as well. You can also link to any French icon, of course. Similar player, I put Lewandowski. I think Lewandowski is the only other striker who is as complete as Benzema is. In terms of his key pros, you can see there again, clinical and great movement. Key cons, slightly slow, but I couldn't actually find another con for him. All the ratings here are done out of 100. So the value for money rating, I thought 82 rated because he's so cheap considering what you're getting out of him. I loved using him, high enjoyment rating. My stat rating of him in terms of how true his stats are is high as well. And I would 100% recommend purchasing this card if you've got a La Liga team that needs a striker up top that you can play off the front man and just enjoy using him. So guys, that is it for the Benzema review today. If you did enjoy it, please do leave a like, comment, subscribe, and until next time, I'll catch you guys then.